Good afternoon, Jacob with All Covered Roofing. Today we are inspecting a house that one of our customers are actually under contract with. They were told by their inspector, they got a home inspector, that the roof needs to be replaced. So he asked us to come and get an idea so that they can get a credit on their closing. Now, first thing we always do when we get on the roof is we check under the shingles. Now, the reason we do that is A, we want to see how many layers, and B, we want to see what's beneath it. So when I lift this, I can see that it's one layer of shingles. This is one layer as well as a starter shingle. And then beneath it, oh boy, I don't know if you can see that, but this entire top layer of plywood here is completely dry rotted. Now, that means that if we try to shoot a nail through it, let's say we try to install a new shingle, we tear the shingle off and try and shoot a nail through the new shingle, that nail will not hold because the plywood is rotted, which means that you install a new section, new roof, a big wind can come and literally lift that entire section up. So that is why it is definitely important to inspect and know what you're going into. I don't know if you can see that, but my entire foot is shifting the roof here. There's some major rot going on here. So that is why it is definitely important when you tear off the roof to make sure any rotted plywood, damaged plywood gets replaced so that the new roof you're installing is not essentially void from day one. So the reason that happens, I know specifically on this area here, is because there's no ventilation. Now, usually what we would do is we put a ridge vent along the ridge of this roof, which would, let's say we tear off this roof, we have nice clean plywood, we'd cut an inch gap on both sides so that the air from the soffits, passive air, will flow through these soffits, to the underside of the overhang over here, and push all the excess hot heat out the top. Now, over here in this main section, this is actually a perfect case of ridge vent because it can literally extend the entire length of the roof. They opted for 2 attic fans. Now, these attic fans are not running. They probably have not been running for years, which causes the attic to overheat, to get excessively hot. The shingles cannot cool down, and that causes essentially dry rot, what we're seeing here. So the plan would be to remove this entire roof, strip everything, inspect all the plywood. Now, in all of our roof estimates, we always have a plywood clause in there, which is if we find rotted or damaged plywood, that it gets replaced per sheet basis. So we're not just replacing everything we find. We're not just leaving things that shouldn't be left. They get replaced at a per sheet basis, and all of our roof estimates always come with 2 free sheets, which is 64 square feet included. So what we would do here is write an estimate to remove the entire roof. We'll give them an idea on how many sheets we think are somewhat rotted or which areas. We'll go in the attic and get a good idea on that as well. And then we'll quote it out to remove the entire roof, down to the plywood, inspect the plywood, replace whatever's necessary, install all new synthetic leak barrier along the edges, in the valleys, around the pipe penetrations, around the chimney, install new synthetic underlayment on the base of it. These are all going to be CertainTeed products with a CertainTeed landmark shingle. It's going to be the field shingle here. It'll be an architectural shingle, so this is a 3-tab. These shingles are no longer sold. It'll be more like that one down there, and if you can kind of see that architectural shingle. So all new field shingles, new starter shingles that go on the first row to keep that wind protection. All new pipe collars, all new edge metals along the edges. Like I said, we'll revamp the ventilation, so we'll put ridge vent over here as well as here, close up these 2 attic fans, and finally finish it off with new chimney flashing, counter flashing, as well as ridge caps, which are these specified shingles that are meant to curve over the edge here and not crack right there. If you use a regular shingle, they tend to crack. Sometimes you'll see that they and just causes more damage down the line. So that is what a basic roof inspection looks like. Usually we'll hop in the attic as well. I'm just waiting for them to show up. They said I can hop up here in the meantime. And hopefully we'll get this roof replaced in a couple months once they close over here. And that's about it. Have a great day.